What is sailing? I get this question a lot, because I've been to a lot of events, like the recent Asian Oceanic Championship, and you all keep asking, what do I actually do when I'm sailing? So using all these old clips from 2 weeks ago when I was practicing before the championship, I will explain competitive sailing. Enjoy the video. So this is the course. We see the starting line at the bottom, and we see the first mark at the top. Right little arrow that's about to here on the screen right there, now that is the wind. So there's the starting line, and there's the mark, and there's the wind. So what do we do with that? So if you follow the arrow, you can go up from the starting line, around the first mark, and down. But of course, because of science, we can't actually do that. Instead, going upwind, we have to zigzag. Why? Because we can't go directly through the wind, because physics. This is how you sail upwind. You go at a 45-degree angle, and you see those little things with the squares? That is a boat. So you have to sail 45-degree angle with the wind. Why? Because of science. Now, y'all keep asking me, why am I so bad at sailing? Well, I'm about to explain a little technique called first shift that basically separates the good from the bad. So this is what the course looks like, and that's what the starting line looked like. If the wind is coming from the left, starting from the left means you're closer to the wind, which means at a 45-degree angle, you will gain an advantage for people to start from the right. So basically means left is good when the wind is coming from the left, and right is bad when the wind is coming from the left. So right now, if you turn once, you immediately cover the person on the right, and you're about to see that right now in real life clips. That was the start, and if you look behind at THH729, he started on the right of me, which means technically if the wind is coming from the left, which it was, I get an advantage. So you're all about to see now how much the advantage is. See? Not even close. So the little disclaimer, the technique I just showed you is not first shift, it is bias. So just don't get confused, and I'm about to show you first shift right now. Bias is also important. So just you learn something new every day. So this is after the start. Let's just say you're the boat covering the first boat, and the boat under you is the other boat, and the wind shifts. So this is called a header, and a header is bad. So once you get a header, you can see by trailing the other boat that you just covered. So once you have to do that, you just tack. Tack is turn, basically, just turn to the right. And you will immediately get a what is called a lift, which means you are at a higher bearing than you were before. So still 45-degree angle with the wind, but not this wind because the wind changed. Now let's say the wind changed back. Now you are covering the other person because the wind changed back, and you are facing lower than the other person. You just tack, and now you're back at the same position. Nice. So let's say this guy didn't tack. So I tacked, got the lift, the other guy say on header, but he didn't realize. So what happens now? What happens when the wind changes back? And the shift just ends. There we go. I attack once, the other guy headers, so he went from a header to header. I went from a lift to a lift, which means I can cover him much, much more than before. Let's just watch. He tacks now. 3, 2, 1, and boom. So this is exactly what happened in the real practice. I saw a guy headering, so I thought I headered, so I tagged away, and the other guy, 1771, who's right above me right there, is also got the right idea. Everyone also got the right idea, so everyone's turning to the right, and everyone is taking the first shift. Now let's just take a look at the second clip a couple minutes later, and it changed back. So now I can see the head of 1771 before I can't, because that means he is at a lower bearing than me. I attack, 3, 2, 1, booey, and then everyone tacks because they know it's a lift. So that's just one part of sailing, and if you like the video, maybe we'll make more. I'll make more. Yeah.